Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Avernum 6, where we have arrived at Fort Dovno last time and started looking around. Actually explored most of it, but we have not talked to Solberg, so let's fix that. There he is. Once again, you meet the Archmage Solberg. He still radiates as much power and confidence as before, but it is tempered by great anger and frustration. You know what? Now that the game mentions it, we have met him before. I completely forgot about that. He was in the Great Cave, right? But it's not called Solberg's Tower. What is it called? Man, that feels like forever ago. I keep saying that, but I mean, obviously anything that happened near the beginning of the game was forever ago. Okay, fine. He still radiates as much power and confidence as before, but it is tempered by great anger and frustration, and surprisingly, fatigue. His journey from Patrick's Tower, it says so right there, thank you, has tired him. You there, you have come at last. They might ignore me here, but I still have influence at the castle, no matter what the fools say. Now I have you. You are under my command. You will listen to me. You will do what I say. Yes, it's fine. The other mages look away uncomfortably, as if embarrassed. Come on, come talk to me. I will tell you what we will do. You aren't much, but you're enough. I mean, yeah, thanks for recognizing that, I guess. So what's the situation here? At Fort Dovno, the situation is stasis. He chuckles. You personally, do the work. You strike at the Horde. You hurt them. And the army, it sits here waiting, only reacting. It is not like it was in the early days. The young hate to hear it, but it is true. The army is not going to attack? No. The losses they have suffered have made them soft, afraid. The Horde is off balance now. It is ready to receive a real blow, and none of them see it. He slaps the arm of the chair in frustration. Then, wincing in pain, he says, This is not the Avernum that defeated the Empire. How have things changed in Avernum? Avernum was once a place for rebels. Only those brave enough to defy the Empire were sent here. Now it is a place for miners, farmers, seekers of money. I regret the loss of the Great Portal. The ones who did not flee would be the true Evernights. Out of the corner of your eye, you see a young apprentice roll his eyes. I regret the loss of the Great Portal. I mean, yeah, everyone does. The ones who did not flee would be the true Evernights. You mean... Oh, okay. You mean if the portal were still there, everyone who would still choose to stay behind, those are the real Evernights. As it is, obviously there are plenty of people who would like to leave. Yeah, okay. The blight is horrible, but if we survive, it will make Avernum great again. Careful with those kinds of phrases. How would you change things? I will change nothing in Fort Dovno. Nothing. I have tried, and my counsel that comes from the wisdom I have gained in many wars has been rejected. But now you are here. We will leave Fort Dovno behind. We will deliver the final blow to the Slith Horde together. Right, on that note, did you know that there is actually another force, or even group, that is above the triad that we knew about? Because, I mean, just defeating that Manburner is going to be nice and all, but it's not going to end the war. Well, I guess I'm sure we're going to have a chance to tell him. So, is it possible to get training from him? I doubt it. Of course. Go see Encounter Steward. Oh yeah, well, he doesn't have all that much to teach, unfortunately. Plus, it's very expensive for some reason. He's a teacher, not a warrior. It is what will make him comfortable. Okay. Have you been treated well here? He slaps the chair he is sitting on. This is my treatment. This chair is what they gave me, and an invitation to stay out of the way, to keep my mouth shut. His voice is growing unnervingly loud. I am a hero of Avernum. I have been since long before anyone here was born, and they ignore me. My advice is meaningless. Why did you come here? Because I'm tired of sitting in towers. I'm getting old. I'm tiring of this world. I needed to go to the front to fight for Avernum one more time, to show these young people what true power is. I came with a caravan. I wanted to see this land once more. I mean, see it another time. But the journey was tiring. What is your advice? Strike! Strike now while they are confused! Hit them before the Scourgers can emerge and take control. Oh, so you do know about those. We are squandering a true opportunity. It is unforgivable. Who are the Scourgers? We aren't sure. We only know they exist, and little more. But in short, the Slith Horde is one enormous clan. The Shadow, the Manburner, and the Impaler, they were the leaders of the war, but they were not the absolute leaders. The answer to the Scourgers, who were put in power to keep them under watch. If nothing is done soon, the Scourgers will assert control and replace the leaders, and the Horde will be confused no longer. Why don't they strike? His voice instantly grows loud and shrill. Louder and shriller yet. Fear! Cowardice! They want only to be safe, not to rid the plague from our lands. They wish only to hide in the comfort of Fort Duvno. The other mages here are growing visibly annoyed at this tirade. Solberg, with effort, calms down. They want to keep all their strength here to keep out the Horde. I understand the strategy, but it is wrong-headed. Why? Because they grow stronger every day, and we grow weaker. Well, why have I been sent here? Because now that I have help, we are going to go out and strike at the Horde. We are going to go out there, you and me, and we are going to issue a challenge. Okay, so that is his plan. I mean, I guess we knew that. What? The Slith Horde is confused, but not enough. 2 of its leaders are dead, but the 3rd remains. Askellen the Manburner, their most powerful mage, their leader on the battlefield. We are going to challenge her. We will face her, and we will kill her. You think you can get her to fight you? I have fought the Savage Tesserikai for so many years. I know how they think. I can sense when they feel vulnerable, when they feel a need to show their strength. Then unexpectedly, he turns and starts shouting at the other mages. You hear that? I understand them. You don't. If you did, you wouldn't be hiding in here now. And then he calms down as if nothing had happened. And you want me to go out there with you, to face the Slith Horde? Yes, just us, a small force. It is the only way to get a chance at the Manburner. The only way to expose her, and give us a chance to leave the Horde headless. Of course, it will be dangerous. Us confronting their entire army. It will be a glorious thing, worthy of old Avernum. Sounds great. Solberg nods. That is the spirit. I chose well when I requested you. Prepare yourself. Go and get ready for the real battle. Return when you are ready. We must leave before some bureaucrat interferes. Go, then return. Okay. Just a quick look up here. Duvno Battle Mage. Secret sort of compartment. Intriguing, obviously. Any monstrosities up here? Surprisingly, no. Nothing, actually. Okay, that's... Okay. Well then. Don't suppose we can take any of this. No, although I really would like the group heal. Those can definitely come in handy. Even if maybe by this point in the game their power has started to decline a little bit compared to our hit point numbers, but still useful to have for sure. Anyway, I'm not sure if the game was trying to basically tell me that this is that we're entering the end game yet. I mean, clearly not, right? There's obviously so much more. Well, there's obviously more things that we have not had access to yet. So this is not going to be some sort of point of no return. Pretty sure. But well, we always have plenty of save files to fall back on, so no problem. So situation, training, have you been treated? Why have I been sent here? I'm ready to attack. Well, yes. Let's say that we are. Assault the Horde. Solberg looks around nervously and then nods. Behind you, an apprentice slips out of the workshop. Solberg rises slowly and painfully from his chair. Then it is time. Come, now. We must go before someone interferes. He hobbles toward the door. Okay. All of the soldiers have stopped moving. Everything has gotten very quiet. You can see why. Solberg has stopped in the courtyard. Commander Andros is blocking his path. Solberg says, Out of my way, Commander. You have had your chance. You did not act. I will. Whatever it costs, Askellen must be slain. The commander is furious. Solberg, this is a waste. You are determined to cost us your services. What little you can do for us... what little you can do for us. It can't be tolerated. But you can't waste the lives of others. not true heroes for the cause. I mean, so the commander doesn't want Solberg to sacrifice himself pointlessly, but he also doesn't want to sacrifice us. I mean, that's nice, I guess. The Archmage smiles. The confrontation seems to be restoring a lot of his energy. He turns to you. Other soldiers are not cowards, Andros. They are not hungry and beaten down. They see a chance, and they will seize it. He looks at you. He looks you in the eye. Am I right? Actually, I think this is suicide, but I have to follow orders. You're wrong. Can I just stay here? Yes, I trust you. Ascalon can be destroyed. All of the above? No, you know what? I feel like maybe his plan of drawing her out does have a chance of working. He's not wrong when he says that he has by far the most experience, and I kind of believe him when he says that he knows how the Horde thinks, how the Slizerikai think. And if he actually thinks that the Manburner might react to his challenge and come out, you know, with only a small escort or all by herself, perhaps, it has a chance of working. It's still pretty insane, but, you know, yeah, I trust you. She can be destroyed. I mean, obviously, she's just a mortal after all. Solberg nods. At last, I can finally fight a battle with someone by my side. After all these years, I tire of being alone. He turns to leave. The commander stands in his way again. One more thing, Solberg. Wait. Solberg says, what is it? Every moment we waste gives the Horde time to regain its balance. Andros responds, you were great, once. Now you are a curse. Wizard's arrogance. You would drag down as much with you as you can. But this is all. You can have no more of my soldiers, no more of my weapons. You go as you are. Yeah, I mean, that was his plan all along, wasn't it? Solberg turns to the growing crowd. Well, the commander has his say, and now I ask you. I am Solberg, Archmage of Avernum. I go on a mission. I need a few more warriors at my side. Who would go? Who would make history? Wait. At first there is silence. Unsurprisingly, none of the commander's soldiers speak up. The mages look away. And then one voice calls out, I'll go! Everyone turns to see Venderin step out of the crowd. I mean, yeah, that's honestly what I expected at this point. After what happened at the Great Portal, he continues in his suicidal determination to be wherever exciting things are happening. Solberg looks him over. An archer, good enough. But from the Empire? Fighting by the... He thinks it over and shrugs. Well, if the Evernites will turn their backs on me at last, I will take what I can get. He looks at the commander. I am going, and if I die, I hope you can take advantage of what I achieve. Step out of my way. Now. The commander at last steps aside. Solberg and Venderin begin their walk toward the gate. Not much more of a force than we used to be. An adventure, yes. You can sense a sigh of relief coming from Fort Duvno. Solberg walks out through the gate. You hear someone mutter, At last, he's gone. The time with him has ended, but yours is beginning. He will be expecting you to meet him to the north at the Horned Gate. Oh, okay. I see. We were not going to awkwardly walk next to him the entire way. By the gate, huh? I mean, it's literally right here. Oh yeah, okay. There they are. I guess we'll see how this is going to go. Should I buff now? I have no idea. You know what? Probably not a terrible idea to try and prepare as well as we can. I mean, I guess the idea is that we are not going to directly fight the Manburners, so I don't know. Maybe we'll have to deal with just some warriors. I guess I can always switch to Ward of Elements if we actually are fighting mages. Okay, well, save that, and you have caught up with Solberg. He's standing here out in the open looking up at the Horned Gate. He's making no effort to stay hidden. Surely the guard have seen him. But suspecting a trap, they haven't been drawn out. The air around Solberg feels different. Now that he is free of the fort and able to focus, everything near him seems hot, electric, powerful. Honestly, cold would be better, but okay. He stands upright, held and sustained by the magic at his command. He starts to speak, and when he does, his voice has changed too, deep and hollow. You are here. You are ready, I hope. I cannot control this much power forever. What are you doing? What has changed? I am summoning up all the power at my disposal. All the power. All the years of focus and study. He gives a cold smile. All my tricks. What do I need to do? He doesn't turn to look at you. Tiny droplets of sweat appear on his grey, waxy skin. Follow me. Keep me alive. I will do the work. I'm ready. Solberg nods. He looks over at Vandrin and mutters a brief spell. Vandrin's bow begins to glow. A fiery nimbus surrounds his arrows. Wow, he says. Then he looks at you. You will have to sustain yourself. Wait. Oh, Solberg is looking at me. You will have to sustain yourselves. Be sure to stay close to me, or I won't be able to protect you. Stay alive. Follow me. Now the gate will open. He turns and begins to walk up the hill. Okay. Well, there are definitely still a bunch of these guys around. Currently neutral. One of the Caesaricae on guard sees you. It points and lets out a long angry hiss. Yes. Are we somehow being buffed? If so, I don't see those effects yet. I mean, I really didn't know what to expect, how the game would handle this kind of situation. At least these enemies aren't one-shotting us or anything. I mean, in fact, the damage they're dealing seems pretty moderate. But they have so many hit points, obviously we're not expected to just fight them normally and defeat them all, right? Solberg is hopefully going to just rain down some extreme destruction on them any moment. At least that's the idea, isn't it? Maybe you guys don't do anything for the time being? Let's see what Solberg does. Okay, Yali is definitely taking quite a beating here. Solberg closes his eyes and spreads his hands wide before the air around him was hot. In a moment it drops to freezing. A circle of ice appears at his feet. Balls of blue light fly in all directions, homing in on your enemies. Since Caesaricae are not bothered by high heat, cold was a good mode of attack. The old mage seems erratic, but he does know what he's doing here. Then Solberg lowers his arms and continues to walk forward. That was a remarkable display of raw power, and it doesn't appear to have drained him at all. Okay, that was not quite as much damage as I was hoping. Like, I was actually hoping that he might just go ahead and at least kill a few of them outright, or just one-shot them all, just, you know, as an awesome display of power. But I guess this will have to do. I just hope I can keep Ayali alive, but I think she was healed a little bit. Thought her hit points were lower before. You know what? Why don't we try to reduce their number ever so slightly? Well, I mean, it did work on 2 of them. It's better than nothing. Ouch. Also, Ward of Steel clearly was the right call, so that's nice. Worst part is waiting for all of these enemies to do their thing. Also... Okay, well, there we go. It's 1 down. Kinda wish Solberg's AI would use his most powerful spell a bit more effectively. Him standing at the very edge of that Frost Nova's range is a little bit less than optimal, but so long as we can survive, it's fine. I guess I'll daisy a few more of them. There we go. At least it's gonna speed things up a little bit. Solberg, I know you can do better than that. Well, yet here we are. I guess I did not use any armor destruction, armor reduction on these. So I thought they would die more quickly. Guess I was wrong. Well, I suppose things don't look particularly dangerous right now, but I'll still... Okay. You know, play it safe, keep everyone healed up. Wow, he doesn't even act twice every turn. Okay, at least we secured that kill for what it's worth. We did get money for that, so presumably also experience. Unlike for that first Slith that Solberg killed, I don't think we got anything for that. So looks like if we do want to gain anything from any of these kills, we do need to make sure that we secure the kill. So I guess we're gonna start doing this now. I did not mean to target that one. Oh, that's fine though. Okay, there we go. Oh god. Wait, this is actually really bad. You guys are not doing as much work as you should. This is absurd. We could Spine Shield, I suppose, to speed things up ever so slightly, but... I have a feeling like this was supposed to go differently. I mean, we know that Solberg is technically capable of dealing way, way more damage than this. I think for now I just have to keep her alive. I'm not gonna use Spine Shield. That seems silly. I don't know. Is this guy still dazed? I think so. Unfortunately, she and Xaz can't really attack the same enemy without one of them moving, which is less than optimal. Maybe focus on one of these dark green guys. Not sure if they're actually more dangerous or anything, but they kind of look more dangerous somehow. Okay, that was decent damage at least. But now I'm gonna try this. It might not be enough though. Maybe try to daze a few of them. Come on. Okay, good. Daze 3, that should hopefully be enough. Yeah, attack Lulu a little bit more. Oh, thanks for the healing. Okay. Really though, the AI should make sure to stand much closer to those enemies. Okay. Okay, that helps. Oh, that guy's running? That did not do anything. Okay, now they're doing something. Oh, actually, they're probably trying to run after this guy or something? I don't know. Hard to tell what the AI might be thinking here. Should have done a mighty blow there. You are going to top him off. I mean, I wouldn't mind securing another kill if I can, so... I'm gonna do that. Yeah, still 145 health though, so... I don't think we're gonna kill this one. Especially if I don't want to wake up the dazed ones. Of course, if Solberg actually uses his freezing Nova attack, that's going to unfreeze all of them. Or undaze all of them. So maybe slow them? That might help. Okay. That's what I want to see. Oh, and we actually did get credit for that kill, I suppose. So... I guess I had observed that in the past, that so long as you have participated, contributed to some extent in killing an enemy, that you will get credited. Which does seem fair, you know. I mean, I could... At this point, about half of them are dead or so? Well, maybe not quite half of them yet. Okay. But still. I feel like dazing them is more valuable than trying to get some more damage in. There we go, okay. See, that's much more like it. Not quite sure what made Solberg actually run up here. Closer to the enemies. But I'm glad that he did. Okay, now they're starting to run all over the place as well. Ooh, nice. I mean, it does have a decent range to it as well. Can we finish this one off? Not from there. Good damage, but not good enough. How tough is he actually? Wow, okay, he has a ton of hit points. Vendrin, yeah. Also pretty tough. Pretty tanky at least. Well. Oh, there's more. That's unfortunate. It's taking long enough as it is. Okay, Solberg. Solberg has got that one. But maybe? Looks like we might be able to snipe this kill. Secure this kill for ourselves. Oh, apparently we had not dealt enough damage to that one because we did not get anything from that. Unless maybe they don't always drop money and we do still get experience? Who knows? No, didn't... Well, maybe... I don't know, maybe these Javelineers just don't drop money. Who knows? Nice. Okay. Yeah, no money, but we did get experience, obviously, so, okay. Maybe that's just how it works. Solberg reaches the Horned Gate itself. I probably should have used the opportunity to save, but, well, we'll see how this goes. The steel grid is held shut by a variety of powerful enchantments placed by the most powerful wizards of the Slith Horde. Solberg smiles. You know, he says, I used these wards myself. I placed them on the gates of Skaragath to hold Grahoth in. Perhaps the Horde is stealing my tricks, eh? And then he claps his hands together. There's a shockwave and a dull boom. As you rise to your feet and feel your hearing slowly return, you realize that the gates are opening. Solberg says loudly so that you can hear, These are the tricks of children. Even Askelin, for all her tricks, is still a child. And he walks forward. Okay, I will save. Okay, nothing useful on that poor mage. There are some drops here. Actually, not a whole lot, considering. It looks like only one of those, of the dozen or so sliths, dropped a spear and cloak for some reason. There is a huge chamber on the far side of the Horned Gate. Once it was a simple clearing where caravans would meet to camp and trade. The Horde seems to have adapted it for their own purposes. There is a circle etched into the stone in the center, surrounded by crystal pylons and piles of trophies taken in battle. It is now a giant ceremonial chamber for the rites and ceremonies of the Horde. There is a ledge at the northwest corner. A handful of Slith warriors stands up there, watching you silently. But nobody else is here. It is eerily quiet. Well, that is a bit ominous, for sure. Horde champions. Okay, maybe quickly take care of the level up while we can. What did I say? What did I want to do with him? Go for a bit more defense? I don't know. Magical efficiency is fine. Maybe just spellcraft for him? Just make him, I guess, as powerful as he will get? Yeah, maybe I was thinking spellcraft and intelligence, whichever was cheapest, which I guess in this case is spellcraft. So, oh, we have 6 elixirs, but and only 1 brew, huh? Well, you can use that up for now. And increase spellcraft. 16. Cost us up to 8. So I guess maybe next time we're gonna increase his intelligence. Why not? Can't have enough of that, or at least not too much. You know what? Just in case... Oh, what is happening? Weren't you selected? Wait, wasn't he selected? Surely he was. Okay, I don't know. Could have sworn he was. Anyway, just in case fighting is going to start any moment, which I feel like might be the case. Okay, just some of this. Those wars never last particularly long, but... well, we'll see. Solberg looks irritated. Not now. I mean, you stopped moving? I thought we were... oh, okay. I guess I had to get close enough or something. Solberg stands in the center, in the circle in the very center of the meeting hall. The place of honor, no doubt where their chieftains stand, where Gavassa Oz came to view his army before you killed him. The old wizard begins to speak. His voice is soft, but his power carries to the farthest corners of the chamber. Askelin, I am here. At first, nothing happens. The warriors watching you from the shadows are still and silent. And then the gate in the north opens very slightly. Giant lizards scuttle under it, war lizards, trained by the shamans of the Horde. They rush toward you, hungry for fresh meat. The gate behind you closes, trapping you in here. Solberg says in a whisper, you might want to stay close to me. I absolutely might. Okay. Sure hope he's going to continue using his powerful spells. Yep, definitely with this kind of number of enemies here. Okay, they can technically be dazed, that's good to know. Alright, that's one down. I mean, these aren't that bad individually, with just about 1,000 health each. But of course, the sheer number of them could be a bit problematic. They're also hitting pretty hard. Harder than those slits outside, actually. Okay. That was a very lucky haste proc there. Vanrin whispers to you, "This is very impressive. Think of telling the tale of this in the alehouses. Think of how many drinks they will buy us. Think of how impressed the girls will be." He looks down at his bow, still glowing. Really gives you something to live for, doesn't it? I mean, I hope we're gonna live. Okay, that last round was not particularly impressive, Mr. Solberg, but okay. I guess he has to recover a little bit in between his really powerful spells or something. Yeah, bite him a little bit. He has the health to tank that. Should be able to attack this one somewhat safely, for what it's worth. There we go. Okay. Oh, no kill there. Disappointing. $102. Not quite enough. Okay. That did the trick. 2 more level ups as well. Lethal blow is at 7. Might not be a terrible idea, though, to give her those couple of levels of luck, perhaps. Right around now. That being said, I guess we're already getting diminishing returns because of all the defenses she already has, because here each level doesn't really add all that much. First one gives around 1% to everything, but then the next one, almost nothing? Not quite sure how that works. The combination of 1 luck and 1 hardiness actually seems to do more right away. Interestingly, acid defense doesn't go up, and it's already at 77, so maybe not too surprising. And her armor does not budge at all. I don't know, is it worth? For just a few extra percentage points of protection? Or should I go for that lethal blow? Lethal blow 10. I mean, as it is, it's a 35... No. Wait. 28%. Right? It's 4% per. Wait, is that right? It seems too little. Hold on. Yeah, no, I guess. Okay, 28% chance to trigger that 40% extra damage. It's gonna cap out at 40% chance to trigger. I mean, that would be nice to have, I suppose. Maybe better than a tiny little extra amount of defense. Might really make more of a difference for Lulu and Hawk, who have not really invested in their defenses whatsoever, and whose equipment is also providing much less. Yeah. Maybe we'll leave this for the time being. As for you, you do have 7 points, and your lethal blow is lower overall, so let's, yeah, definitely bolster that. That being said, your luck is at 0 right now. So maybe this is gonna do more for you? Could get a whole 3 points. Fire only goes up by 2 from that. Cold goes up by quite a bit. It really does depend how high your defense in any category already is, right? Energy goes up all the way. Stun hardly budges. It's definitely more worth for him. It's all 7 of his points, though. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna go with that. That feels more worth it. Okay, are we good now? The lizards are dead. Solberg slowly, theatrically shakes his head. Again, he speaks in his quiet, powerful voice. As Callan, the others in your triad are dead. They faced their test, and they failed. Now you are challenged. Do you want your servants to know that you are weak? That you must hide even from a handful of the enemy? And then you hear the response, a voice coming from nowhere and everywhere, soft, sibilant, and full of contempt. I am no fool, Solberg. I know why you are here. I will not be tricked. You have no right to fight me. I will slay you with our cast-offs. And then the northern gate opens slightly. Several armed humans and drakes, interesting mix, comes through. As the gate closes behind them, the voice speaks again. Prove yourselves, outsiders. Prove you deserve the mercy of the Horde. Warrior minions. Interesting. Well, let's save and hope for the best, as usual. You guys definitely hang back a little. Not sure if these can be dazed. Probably should have started by slowing them. Well, next time definitely, now that the drakes are also in range. How tough are these? Again, individually not so bad. In these numbers, definitely more than we could handle by ourselves. But we don't have to do that, so that's good. That was a really nice hit. That was a lethal mighty blow. Yeah, I was gonna say that must have been something must have procced there. Okay, I mean Solberg is taking some damage. I should probably ensure that he doesn't die, although my heals really don't do much, do they? But his Frost Nova, when he uses it again, should heal him. So I'm sure he is not actually at risk of dying here. That would be weird. And really, we can only do so much to help keeping him alive. That might not actually have healed him, but, well, I'm sure it's gonna be fine. Solberg overcomes the terror. I'm glad that he does. Ouch. Okay, there's one down. Well, no one really needs healing, so we can cure that acid. I guess I'll still continue healing him, for what it's worth. He's definitely taking damage. Okay. Kinda wish Vandoran would do a little bit more. He's not really contributing all that much. Okay, those drakes are definitely the greatest source of damage here when they start using their area spells. But there's only so much I can do about that right now. Come on, don't get parried, thank you. maybe try to help with killing one of these. Okay, not quite enough, but actually... we might be able to kill this Drake here. Oh, come on. You just have to hit. Good. That was close, though. Alright. That should definitely help a lot. Yeah, our health is still looking good. Oh, Hawk is terrified. Definitely want to fix that. And throw some more lightning over this way. Okay, that was unfortunately a complete waste. It's nice when the enemy AI is, you know, uselessly firing their Nova spells too far away from us to hit anyone. But when the AI is fighting on our side, obviously that's not so great. Gonna risk not healing right now? Oh, that was not as good as I hoped it would be. I mean, Hawk will finish off this Drake, yeah, for sure. You know what? There. Throw another heal his way, for what it's worth. Okay. Drakes are dead. These archers I'm not particularly worried about, even though those are the ones that deal the acid damage, right? Yeah. Might be worth curing Solberg as well. Okay. Good news is that these archers are very vulnerable to physical attacks. Nice. Okay, yeah, you cure him. You, I guess, hang back a little. Uh-oh. Kinda, oh no, got enemies spawned right here next to us. I can't actually see them yet, but they are on the map. Yeah, I was hoping that I would get a chance to move Ayali and Xaz closer to Solberg again, because this is gonna be very awkward now. The humans and drakes lie dead around you. Solberg smiles once again. You know you can kill us. You have the power. Why don't you? Send your best and bravest. They will overwhelm us. Vendrin mutters, is that really the best plan? Maybe less with the overwhelming? Solberg ignores him. Come on, Eskelin. Let the Horde see that all of their years of strength, training, and bravery only serve to let them become a shield for you to hide behind. And there is a flash of light, a pillar of flame in the shadowy tunnel above you. Someone up there is very angry. Really? She's falling for it? Eskelin speaks again. Their purpose is to fight, to slave for the Horde. I command them and they obey. Go, heroes of the Horde, destroy them! Once again, the northern gate opens for a short time. Several warriors slip under it and charge you. You look to Solberg and see that he's growing tired. His forehead is covered with sweat. Uh-oh. By the time Eskelin actually joins the fight, we are totally gonna have to do the... you know, totally have to fight her by ourselves, won't we? Well, we'll see. Also, this is definitely taking a while, but, well, hopefully we can finish this before it becomes a monster of an episode. We'll see. He's having a hard time standing. Yeah, that's definitely not worrying at all. Okay, heroes of the Horde. Once again, they look weaker than the enemies we fought outside. Yeah, sorry, Xaz, that's not great. Not great news for you there. Maybe I should try to make sure that he doesn't die. That seems like it might help. I would also like to hasten everyone. Okay, thanks for distracting at least one of them, but yeah, I was expecting something like this. Don't surround him completely. Well, they're unfortunately surrounding him enough. Yeah, I guess we'll have to fight them here, won't we? Oh, yeah. Kind of forgot that you were going to get slowed down by this guy. Other buffs are still up for the time being, including the Cloak of Blades and the Ward of Steel, surprisingly. Yeah, we definitely want to heal Xas, though. Slow them for what it's worth. Okay. Cool. Alright, yeah, finish that one off. Unfortunately, I feel like he's not going to be able to affect these guys with his Cold Nova attack. Oh, he can actually move. I mean, obviously only one step at a time because, well... yeah. I mean, now at least some of them should be... yeah, okay. Keep running towards Solberg. That's... holy crap. That's not great. This is actually really bad. Oh, right. You were able to move freely. That's nice. Don't feel great about any of this. This would be a great time for a haste proc, just saying. Oh, thank you. That being said... yeah, let's heal him again. He should probably still be taking most of the hits here. Maybe Hawk can draw some attention. He's usually pretty good at that. I just hope that he's going to survive the attention he might be getting. This really would be a good time for Solberg to start doing, yeah, that again. Unfortunately, it only reaches this far, but okay. One more of them is dead. Very good. Okay, I think we live for now. Oh. That went way better than expected, to be honest. I was really worried there for a second. Well, these guys are not taking any damage whatsoever. Okay, Solberg is actually looking fine. He must have healed at some point. So that's good. Guess I'm still gonna throw a heal his way. Couldn't hurt. We already slowed them, so I guess we'll just try to contribute some damage. Okay, yeah, these guys definitely hit hard, and they... I guess they must have taken invulnerability potions or something? Because, yeah, that's not normal, certainly. That amount of damage absorption. Not great. I doubt this is going to do much more, but maybe we can... oh, never mind. So it just protected from physical attacks a lot. But not magical so much. Not nearly as much, anyway. Unfortunately, Solberg didn't do anything? That's not great. Did they stun him or something? Or... well, there's some sort of magical effect going on him. Ouch. But, okay. At least we dealt some damage. Nice. Good one. Yeah, I don't know what's up with him. I just cured him, I suppose. Just in case. But he looks completely frozen in place, actually. Maybe that's just... Maybe that's a scripted thing, because his power is failing him or something? Okay, so this guy is not taking damage. This guy is taking more damage. Yeah, we definitely have to deal with the incoming damage here, though. Not great. Yeah, we will not be able to kill this one. Don't think. Yeah, maybe if we had gotten a second attack in there, but nope. Don't kill Solberg, okay. Thanks, I guess. 110 health. Come on. Yeah, this is just not doing anything. I mean, we'll kill this one, at least, but this is not amazing. Everyone should be in range for one of these, right? Yeah. Even if it doesn't do that much. Okay. Thank you. Okay, he did wake up eventually. Great. And he healed us as well? Yeah, I think so. It is, it's a good thing that the Slacerikai aren't as close as you to Solberg. They actually were, though? Okay. If they were, they would see how his strength is fading. He doesn't speak, he just smiles and looks at the gleam of the Sith horde, dead and dying around him. And then the clearing grows brighter, illuminated by a flame to the north. Not a bonfire, a lone Slacerikai on fire, as Callan called the Manburner has appeared inside the gate. As she walks slowly toward you, servants appear at her side in greasy clouds of smoke. Solberg mutters a word, and two familiars appear next to him. He nods in approval. I think I finally can create a proper servant. As Callan says, You are weakening, old man. You are worn down. Now I will kill you, and all will see my courage. The Impaler and the Shadow will not be missed. The Circle of the Scourge will place all power in me. I hope you have made your peace, because now... She holds out her hands, and a ball of searing flame, too intense to look at, appears between them. Now you will burn! Yikes. Okay, thankfully he can still dish out that damage. Unfortunately, though, we're starting to look a little bit battered and bruised. And I can't help but worry about what happens when Escalon actually turns her attention to us, or just who knows who she's aggroed to right now. Okay, those demons don't seem that bad. How tough are these? Okay, kind of tough. It's good to see. We will need some new buffs for sure. Also, Solberg is definitely looking a bit beaten up as well. Where to start? I think... Do we go with Ward of Elements now? I guess so. Okay. And we'll heal up you. Okay, the lightning duo actually ran out. Okay, good. Hopefully we won't have to deal with that again. We'll see, though. Let us start with casting... Wait, where's this Callan? Oh, why can't we see her? Okay. I see. I see her now. I don't know. Is she gonna be in range if she's just barely visible? I'll risk it. She was, okay. This Callan is slowed, great. That's what I want to see. We're gonna go Cloak of Blades. Thankfully those Guardians... Oh, one of the Guardians actually. But hey, better than nothing. Did rush forward to, yeah, hopefully tank them a little bit. Okay, this one takes normal damage. Not sure what was going on with those others before, but yeah, that's definitely way better. We're gonna cure you. No haste that time. Oh, this might not be a good idea, but start some damage going on her. Hopefully she'll focus on the Hellhound in front of her. That would be nice. Not quite. Nope. Okay. Yeah, you duel each other. That's the spirit. Okay. Yeah, standing close to her is obviously dangerous because we've seen that she can use that Flame Nova attack. Unsurprisingly, I guess. But it didn't deal crippling damage. Plus, yeah. She actually takes pretty decent damage herself, being a mage, I guess. She is very tanky, but I feel like we absolutely want to make sure that she dies as quickly as possible. So, yeah, I don't know that there's much of a point, but it feels like the right thing to try to ensure that Solberg lives as long as possible. If he were to actually die prematurely, that would definitely be bad. Okay. Yeah, I don't know that you can do a whole lot here, but yeah, she's gonna be pretty resistant to magic, isn't she? As Callan is starting to weaken under her foe's constant onslaught. Yeah, I suppose she's already down to around half health, or almost. Solberg is getting the worst of it, though. His shield is holding off his enemy's bolts of fire, but it is weakening. Soon it will fade, and one blast will be the end of him. One last blast. Solberg, she hisses. I have heard of you. You are a worthy foe at last. The Archmage doesn't respond. All of his concentration goes into controlling the raw power he has unleashed. She continues. Why don't you help me test my new spell? See the firebugs I will soon unleash into the cities of Avernum, and then into the forests and plains of the surface. 4 imps appear around her. They too are wreathed in flame. They let out loud, hideous cackles, and then the manic little creatures run toward you, leaving trails of fire as they move. Solberg gasps. Keep me alive! I don't need much longer! Oh, okay, only 1 imp actually appeared, though? Didn't it mention 4 specifically? Okay. And that Hellhound is not having a great time there, but... Oh, look at her. She's not having a great time either. Okay, Firebug. It's probably worth taking out this thing just in case. Better never to find out what it might have been able to do. I don't know if this Hellhound is also terrified now and starting to run. That would kind of suck. I mean, he's holding up just fine. Okay, heal for 141. It's something, I guess. Okay, yeah. She keeps summoning more of those now, that's fine though. Especially if Solberg uses his... Yeah, his that repeatedly. That helps a lot. Oh, she's going down. We're probably still gonna have to deal with the remaining enemies even after she dies though. It's typically how these things go. And if Solberg actually collapses the moment Ascalon does, then... well... I guess then that's what it is. We'll have to deal with it. I think I'm just gonna focus on her. She's getting so close. Yeah. Come on. Smite her. Oh, that was enough! Lulu got the killing blow. Congrats. As Callan lets out a long, agonized scream. The damage she has sustained is too much for her. Wizards normally hesitate to summon up such power because of the horrible consequences of failing to control it. At last, the Manburner is too weak to control the energy she has called forth. The tendrils of flame that surround her begin to lash out wildly, and then they consume her. As she shrieks, the fire turns her into dust. It starts with her feet and hands, then it crawls slowly up her limbs. Then, as Slizerikai warriors watch from the shadows, she is destroyed. Her servants, both those who were present and those who were forming, fade away. Oh, that's convenient. Oh, it's just the bugs though, right? The demons are still around, it looks like. We'll see. Freed of her control, they don't linger. The last of the Triad, the Shadow, the Impaler, and the Manburner is gone. The last of the Triad. What? I mean, yeah, the last of the Triad. The Manburner is gone. Okay. Yeah, but the demons are still around for some reason. You'd think that those, if nothing else, those would fade away. Well, maybe not. They just... I guess they weren't summoned, like they weren't magically created, they were just summoned from the demonic plane or something, and are now running wild, uncontrolled. But these are obviously also the least dangerous of these enemies, except this one seems to be immune to lightning, unfortunately. Okay, but also Solberg is still around and helping us defeat these. That's good to know. Oh? You just happen to survive, huh? Okay, I'm not going to take any chances here. So, fire? Fire works fine-ish. Oh, okay. Ouch. But we did it, though. What did she drop? Enchanter's Robe. I'll just pick up everything I can for now. Spirit Cloak? Okay. Priest spells, huh? Well. Fine leather. Lots of good stuff, actually. Maybe we need to talk to Solberg now to advance things, because apparently nothing happens immediately, automatically. You know what? Since we're already over time, over the 1 hour mark, past the 1 hour mark, I will just end the episode here. We picked up the most important loot, I suppose, so, you know, as far as I'm concerned, everything's fine. We defeated her, we picked up her loot. Next time, we'll see how things continue from here. Apparently these champions aren't interested in fighting us. So that's nice. But yeah, it might be that as soon as I take any step, things will happen. Or maybe I need to talk to Solberg, but yeah, I'll just save, and we'll resume from here and see what happens next. As always, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.